Hello, welcome to the main channel here at Abdul Productions. My name is Abdul, AbdulProductions.com. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Princession Orchestra. You can say that there were two, so we'll get to that as we continue on with this recap. So continue from where we left off. After saving, well, you get what I'm saying. So after the theme song, the conversation into how this performance is underway. Then the conversation continues until lunch hour. Then talks to the queen in her regular outfit. Then they do some training until their performance. Then it was performance time, and that's where we start this. I mentioned before I started. Just recap. There was one, but then there's actually the final count turned out to be a 2. Unfortunately, that also meant for not as well. So that means no one is safe. Then, as we transformed, despite this being a Minamo-focused episode, in the end, Kagari led the transformation this time around. And so, that being said, we actually got 2 insert songs this week. But it's just the end of the flower period nights here, because the flower already almost got purified. But the question is, will we see the end of the flower nights here anytime soon? That's something we have to figure out. But overall, that was such an excellent episode. That being said, I want to say thank you so much to Azusa Aoi, Azusa Tachibana, Yuri Fujimoto, and the whole cast and crew for such an excellent job of this week's episode. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to Azusa Aoi, Azusa Tachibana, Yuri Fujimoto, and the whole cast and crew for such an excellent job of this week's episode. It was a great episode, if you ask me. So, as I mentioned, there were 2 insert songs. This first one is with the Bookmark of Light. There will be a song review for that coming up. It'll be coming up very soon to a YouTube channel near you, which marks the group's 8th song and the first song, actually, with Nachi joining together. It makes this song actually a quartet, not a trio type song. So we got to look out for a song review for that, which will be coming soon. Let me just make sure that we've got through everything before we end this video here. So, yep, 2 insert songs were used, which were with the Bookmark of Light and Rise Phoenix. Again, thank you so much to Azusa Tachibana, Yuri Fujimoto, and the cast and crew of such an excellent job this week's episode. It was a great episode, to be honest. Looking forward to seeing what happens next in the story. Next week, where I think next week we'll be headed off to. If I can figure out what the title name is, I'll be able to give you guys a clear understanding as to what to expect next time. Should be able to give us some information here. Looks like we don't have that information, but I can tell you the title though. Looks like it's just a very generic type of thing, if you will. Well, we'll see you again next week, and we'll see what happens next with that. But thanks for stopping by. If you like what, stop, make sure to subscribe. So don't catch the Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.